Sabaga jadida jamaa. SPL oye. Jejelamero ye. Jejelamero ye. Wala rumbe. Wala. Pata sega. Dungula ulmer chiuka dubelena. Guad neran gatiba guad neran. Nar kubayal weleriam. Mading bor jongle. Nasir jawang galan ko jam daudran. Mawan gasam my terbo dom to chill. My kalan jam down. Uzalan Jiporia Garabot in a call Sudan the call Pinjay Awet Jay Rukubut in a low Jew Awet My colleague, General Kwalamanyanganju, all the commanders, governor of this area, Nazikanisa, Kula al-Wudur, Ana bisalam alaikum, meisim bita banta kabitaku. This is a great day where the church prayed our which I believe. And the rain now cool everything. I think the area has been clean with all that were here in board. This is my third time to come. 2021, 2022, and today 2023. I am moved by your always readiness to receive us, very frankly, with a good heart, with a good tanzim, and I'm absolutely board. You are conscious people who believe in God, and people who are well organized and most educated. That's a blessing, and I pray to God that the prayers are not so easy to us, these leaders of the church that have been crying for peace and peace and peace. So today, we gather here to commemorate the anniversary of South Sudan People Liberation Red Army. On this historical occasion, I stand before you on behalf of my chairman, General Salva Kiir Mayardit, and on my own as Daniel Awet, who is the son of this area too. The Red Army holds a special place in the heart of every Sudanese citizen. And you know, in all your various places, when you went to build farm, or when we send you to build farm, the measures that were not good to us. You here in Jonglei, you were facing the Murali. So many people were sent and children were left. The commanders who were in the front line here could not do anything other than to let them follow their fathers because of serious bad conditions that people were falling in here in Jonglei. In Barakazal, Maralin Khan Jajani, Shala Kulu Haja, burned houses for nearly 2 years while the forces were still in Bongo. So I had nothing to do other than to send all these young people who were 12 years and 15 years. Now they are 48 years. Some are 52 years, these young ones. And you know, we have all gone outside the world. You have seen the world. What changes are now going on to the world? A lot of changes. So, instead for Maralin to kill them and die of hunger, I had to send them to build farm so that they get the commanders whom I will thank and thank and ask Piangda, but na kabato kan baga manta kabatari ka bas in ABI. So that was the reason we were sent there. For other parts, like in Bentiu, it was the same thing. That we have to send the young ones. And when I went to Nairobi to meet both late Harold, I talked to them. They said there is no way out. We have to send the people away. Most of them, Dr. John, Gordon Selfa, Galega, Mataptal al Babde. Where are we going again? Young people, if you don't send them outside, and then there will be more here in Nairobi and may cause problems for the people of Nairobi. For the better, before they grow, they can be sent outside. They say, give us 1 week or 2 weeks. 1992. They thought, and Daniel has confidence, they have to be sent out. Yao, Bada, Tawal, Bara. Now they are engineers, they are doctors, and they are everything. So now, see the situation we are in now. It is you who will be Balaj and Kalabde. Not we again. We are going down. Our grave is going down. Your grave is going up. So I want you to learn what happened in Khartoum. What have you seen in Khartoum? The best place that people used to run to. Now it's become a bad people where people run away to. So my brother has talked a lot about and this is where I am going to add my voice. That the Red Army holds a special place in the heart of every South Sudanese. It symbolizes the unwavering determination and conscious resilience of our people in the face of immense challenges, composed of young boys and young girls at that time. The Red Army fearlessly joined the ranks of the SPLA and standing at the forefront of the liberation struggle. 1991, when I went, we were called out of Waniga. Now you join us in Nairobi by Dr. George after an incident that was happening in Ethiopia. How we can go and discuss it and we can go outside. It was lined up from Capoeira up to the border. The young ones, they were lined up, some with the sticks, some with the abuashara, which they cannot hold because they are 15 years. So you compare this situation in order to compare with the situation when we are told that what happened in Khartoum can happen to us. Negligence. Kala Elisa. Majalena. Even areas occupied there, what are you going to do? By other foreigners. They join there. What are they going to do? So you think hard that it is you to think harder rather than us. An area being captured there. So we look at you. That's why I'm on mark time, so that you have to on mark time every day, knowing that anything can happen, and it is you whom we look at, not us. It is you whom we set. Because young ones are the ones that are being set. We spent 21 years, no salary. Katiba manya, man, bakar yung dapat warine. Katiba manya na kan tuk. Ko sa kar dede. Ya ne na bi talata shar kadede. Ko bas dede. Na ko ma fi zato. I said the bela ko ma fi. And more forces will come. What are you going to do with them? That's why I recall to you back that I have been here 2021, especially by generals, whom I asked statistics of police, of army, of what. I asked everyone here when I was here. Nothing. Mafi June is that. So Mafi June, what do you think will happen to you? Where do you run to? Where people run to is dirty. And you have no food here. So what next can you do? Where do you run? To Uganda, they are not friends to us. And they said they are taking our land. What were you doing all this time? Were you not thinking of the future? We don't have now. Guruj with our future generation. Because of power struggle, because of greediness, everyone there kunkulu haja kurundu, loindu achara bet, ukul gal le choya. And so many Ashara Belli is looking for Amara Tania. What about Amara Drakoto? What happened to them? Amara Drakoto. What happened to them now? Kalo, but a general Yom Dagna. Durubukulu, Elizabeth Durubu, Yada Lambi Mafi. So you learn from a mistake of somebody, correct yourself. You don't wait to come to you. And I told the governor of the Lake said, if they don't cultivate, beat them. You beat them. Anyone who is not going to cultivate, beat him. Beat her. Yeah. So our Moria Kalena into the Ganunium Dak. Mama Malibu Ganun with a Warak, Nafazo. Ajala Bakti Kalam Katir, not Bakti Banamanda. Mama Soya Haja. No mama, not test of that kind of salam like that. You can't make my baby. But don't sit behind, you forget about Amara into Amul. And you don't think of protection of Amara. So, the courage and sacrifice ignited hope among our people, galvanizing communities in the pursuit of freedom, justice, and self-determination. The Red Army became an embodiment of our unity, of shared aspiration for the better future, free and oppression and marginalization. During these years of intense conflict, the Red Army exemplified the strength of our young generation. Many of them bore witness to unimaginable hardships, yet they remain steadfast in their commitment to the ideals of the SPLA. And the young one now, whom we have, is killing the next generation. In the town here, Juba, you are sakran. So there are coming to generation that will come and help you like when you are helping us now. They demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity, fighting gallantly alongside their seasonal counterparts, demanding justice for their people. It is you, the Judge Ahmed. In addition, their role on the battlefield, the Red Army also shed light on the plight of children in conflict zones. Their involvement drew global attention and compelled the international community to address the issue of child soldiers, ensuring the protection of our most vulnerable population. This part you took, today, we celebrate this significant milestone. We not only honor the bravery of the Red Army, but also acknowledge their lasting impact which you have given to your own people. To your own people, lay down their arms and embrace the path of reconciliation, contributing to the stability of our young people. As we reflect on the past, we must also look to the future. The legacy of the Red Army reminds us of the responsibility we bear as custodians of South Sudan hard-fought independence. It is our duty to ensure that their sacrifices were not in vain, and that we continue to work towards a South Sudan where every citizen can thrive in peace and in harmony. And you know how General Salva is committed to peace. All the rest are just moving around. It is not peace. They say with their mouths here. Their lips, peace. Yeah, we'll go for peace. We need more money for peace, for peace. Tomorrow, they are fighting. Next week, they are fighting. That's why now, unified force now, we don't know where it is. We hear it, but I don't see it. It is unified force, unified force. We are waiting for unified force. We are waiting for unified force. What is it? So be careful. Be very careful. And think hard. That unity we are speaking, a unity of purpose. Purpose that we fought for. And we have succeeded. You are independent. But not independent that Tanin Biyut Katir, Utanin mind good. No. They have not will rise later on and fight the few who are holding small wealth. Yes, on this momentous day, let us pay tribute to the bravery and the resilience of the Red Army. Their selflessness and dedication shall forever be etched in the annals of our national history. So don't lower your spirit again. Let your spirit be up. This is why I came here to represent the president. That these days, we everything hard. What tactics will we use again? Dr. John was depending on tactics. He knows when to change. But we always just sit waiting for what? There is nothing coming up from anywhere. It is our good practice. Our good practice that we can survive. So, dedication to consult each other is paramount. You people of Jongle, consult yourself. There are notes which we wrote last time. They seem to be put in the lock about peace that you have. Everything is there written there. But the fact that we don't have foot soldiers will put you into jeopardy. Foot soldier in America, that's why a commander behind Jundi and Mat. And Mat who behind. The importance of that Jundi. If you don't revive this, then we are doing nothing. An area without soldier, you don't have a soldier. You have bodyguard. Bodyguard cannot save you. And you know bodyguard are the one making a coup in Mali. Be careful about them. So we are being demanded. We are being demanded to think every day what good thing you write and then tell it to a leader. Come le Kwalmanyang, come le Daniel Awet. God, I think of this. What happened to Yom Kippur War in Egypt? Yom Kippur War, the Khan soldier, Arif, Yamachi Pulbas Pimal Sen. Shab Sen was going down. I got it, like one of the scientists. I got it. What did you get? Girl, when I was urinating on the sand was going away. Why don't we do this and live? The practice was done and it became so. And that was why Israelis were thrown away to live. So let your soldiers think. What is the alternative? They can bring what can save us all. From a Jundi, not just from a general who has so many knowledge, so many degrees. A Jundi mind degree thought of that. So the Muslims captured it and they tried it for 2 months and then they came, Kalas, Korolevi, Kalas, we will do it. But so through good thinking, positive thinking, this is what will save us. The land abandoned. Everybody, Gulubum Kulu, Gulubum Kulu. One of the professors was talking to us today. They are visiting here in Nasfao. Gal Gulubitana Hene, Unena Yard, very big land. Very big land. And we are 15 million. Just an area of Uganda and Kenya. We are now occupying with all resources are here. But Castle, Catalna, for Castle there, Octuna Ziada. If we hope God easy food will be brought there, yeah, I'm a boy. Uganda. Then another Jazin, Mam Willetan. Lakini into Shabab, why do you kill yourself? Yakula Akil Batalda. You don't want to cultivate. So you better think hard. You better think hard. So on this momentum day, let us pay tribute to the bravery and the resilience of the Red Army. Their selflessness and dedication shall forever be etched in the annals of our national history. May their spirit inspire us to forge ahead, united as one, towards a brighter and prosperous South Sudan. Let us embrace that peace. That when the vice president, it was about peace, because General love peace. He is not Akot. He believes in peace, and that through peace we can be united. But if you are greedy, will never rise. We fought hard, but if you don't work hard, then we are nothing. And if we are nothing, there is no Khartoum we go to, no Nairobi we go to, no Kampala we go to. They are taking our land because we are sleeping. And no one will blame them. Maladi of Dag, Moyo Sukun, Mumbari, where are all taken. And it is we who build them. Now the Christian amended Mumbari 1997. 1987. So brothers and sisters, when people are reminding you, listen, but I don't feel care. What we are Tarawet is just like a blessing of the bishop. Because of the experience that we have done in all these wars. We fought with a full commitment. That's why we succeed. But if you are not committed of what danger is coming to us, and then mind to the children. Because what we say, map work of Gulu Bitako. Accept our ideas. And we are not fond of capturing position, no. Life of our people is number one. Our people are not happy, they are suffering, and it is their time now. It is time now for you to heal and happen. So we'll go back to our old songs. Our diaspora, our doctors, our engineers, our business people minded. Save the nation. Save the nation. Save our nation. We have succeeded to be free. It cannot fall out our hands again. While lessons we are seeing them. Those who were proud of themselves became not proud of themselves but killing themselves. We can. We just pray for God for peace to come to them, or we take peace to them. That's what we only hope. Not to kill themselves, make fire back to us, but to be peaceful among themselves, and then we will develop our land. That we have forgotten. I have captured the mind of our leader. That blame will take us nowhere. You blame your brother, your sister? No. You tell what is wrong, Mubashir. My sister, my comrade, this is not good, don't do it. But I care. Lakini chanamul was wasad bita jalabade mata kushi. They took out of time. We have come out from them, and we should not be slave to them again. Because we have so many lessons we have learned from them. And it has fired back. So, I wish you every luck. We are still happy of understanding that you will bring to yourself. That adult is a mamat. It's a high. For adult hide, we see with our own eyes together and plan together.